So here we are with, I think, the second ban list within 3.5 months, which is kind of crazy, but this format's pretty lame. So I'm really glad we got it. So welcome, guys. Thomas from Team Sakurasou here. Come at you guys with a ban list reaction. Did I expect a ban list already? No, I honestly thought we were safe at least till minimum March. But hey, Konami likes to throw us in for a loop. Leave a like, subscribe. If you're buying cards off TCG, please use my filling down in the description below. Helps out channel, no additional cost to you. Thank you all my YouTube channel members. With all that said, because I don't really like doing that stuff with a ban list reaction, we're going to get right into it. So just looking at the first two cards, which of course, I'm not going to pretend like I didn't see this, right? Like some YouTubers are going to be like, wow, I didn't see this when I booted up the tab. No, I saw this when I booted up the tab. Here's my answer to this. Finally. Like, I don't know why this wasn't here a while ago. Now, I don't like Scythe. I didn't hate it as much as other people, but my argument was that, look, just because Artifact Scythe isn't a problem now, doesn't mean it's not going to be a problem in the future, because literally people will call for its ban twice. Like, let's say we have 3 formats in the year. 2 of those 3 formats, people want this card banned. The next format, well, it's not that much of a problem right now, so we don't want it banned. It's like, look, you're going to be complaining about this next year, and they do, and the process continues. Barrier Statue of Stormlands. I find this a very funny ban. This is for Flundereese, and it's okay because I don't like barrier statues. I think they're just boring. Now that this is banned, Flundereese can actually play the water one, so they're not completely locked out of it, but I guess it sucks. We're gonna look at the rest of this. Hopefully, we get Harp Horror Wind Up Zen mains back. Like, one of the two. Let's just see it. Kid Kalos. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I thought this was going to happen. I thought when we did not get the ulti Kid Kalos, as well as following the OCG, I saw this coming a mile away, and I think a lot of people actually saw this coming. We're like, yeah, what I think OTS kind of converted, because we got this as an ulti. Tearlament wasn't going to get the hit. Let's look at the rest of this list, shall we? Okay. Okay, so I wasn't too sure if Sprite was gonna get hit. Sprite Elf is a great card. It is generic, but did it deserve a ban? I don't really think so. Okay. Cool. This got my allergies fucked up, if you can't tell. I am sorry for the sniffling, y'all. Kid Kalos banned. Well, no, my Kid Kalos or whatever. Sprite Elf banned. Oh, man. We went from, rags to riches, ultis to ban list, right? We really thought this was gonna be an ulti. God, you hit us with a hard nope. I love how they didn't even wait for like 2 weeks of OTS to like release this, right? I would nobody that whatever. All right, let's look at the rest here. Let me just see. Yep, my boy is still here. Thanks, bro. Good thing windups are still here. You know, if windup carrier Zen Mighty came back, I mean, the whole format would be screwed up. I mean, we had such a great format, so it'd be unfortunate if they gave us 1 copy of Windup Zen Mighty, and there's just gonna be that one person conversation. Well, they could just ban Windup Hunter. I don't care. It's not gonna do anything, no matter what you do with it, right? You don't have to hit Windup Hunter if you want to, just in case, because there's this thing where when you're playing ED Pro or Dueling Network, you might run into Windup Loop once in 1,000 duels. I guess unfortunate, right? But doesn't really matter. All right, let's look at the rest of this. Okay, so we got 4 banned. Konami's just like, okay, get out of here. Now cash tier are gonna be tier 1 for sure, or maybe even tier 0. Okay, so all right, so I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go a little fast here. I go the Ancient Sentinel, limiting the Ishizu cards. Okay, limited. Okay, cool, right? I actually really like that. Now look, I know this is a little off topic, but there was some Dolce build with this, and they were like, bro, this is gonna be like the best build for a while. I'm like, I'm not gonna even learn this build because number one, I don't feel like playing, much less my favorite deck yet. So I'm not gonna learn some new build with Ishizu, right? And I'm really glad I did invest into it because that build is definitely dead now. All right, Yo, they fucked everything. Yo, they just said you are not having this deck no more. Like, wow. It's so funny because I feel like Konami should have done something earlier. If they thought that Tearlament deserved a ban and 3 limits, as well as their mill cards getting all limited, I feel like Konami should have addressed this problem earlier, which everyone kind of does. Killing Tier so far, love this list. OTS 21 is gonna suck a little more. I'll tell you that. Oh, Tearlament's got super rares. They're not gonna be worth much at all. Oh, ulti Rhino Hurt. I mean, it's not gonna be worth much in like 2-3 weeks, pal. We already have our worst ulti of the set, and Sprite Hurt a lot. That's just wow. Okay. Let's see what else. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Okay, effective March 10th, 2023 was for ban. Okay, so here's why this card is getting a note. Now, if you guys don't remember, Firewall got the exact same thing. Now, the reason why Firewall got the exact same thing, where it's like, oh, it's off the list, but it's coming off later, is because, oh, we're going to errata this card, but we're going to errata it within a month. So we're not going to errata it, release it, and then wait 2 months for another ban list. We're just going to give a little note here, which I think is a great solution, right? And once we saw the OCG get errated, I think everyone with a brain cell understood that this card was going to come back, okay? If you did not know this card was going to come back, you just you didn't know about the errata. If you knew about the OCG errata and thought this card wasn't going to come back eventually, not this list. Let's say you said, oh, it's probably going to be next list. That's fine, right? Everyone saw this coming. So, cool. What else here? Okay, so there's no Harpour. Alright, let's look at this. Destrudo, not seeing any play really right now, was limited, going to 3. Okay. Jet Synchron, seeing no play, and honestly, you only play 1 anyway. Going unlimited, doesn't matter. Just, you're getting stuff off. O-Line, I guess they don't see this a problem anymore. I don't either, or whatever. Servant of Endymion. Good job. That's a very good job. True King over here, going to 3. All right. Yada, and then Sakurasou at 3. Nobody's playing this, but it's cool to see. And then Spiral Resort. I mean, we had Master Plan banned because of Magician's Soul, so they were like, okay, let's put Resort from limited to 3 because we had Master Plan banned. So I like that. I don't like that. I don't care really, to be honest, about Spiral. If you guys know, I don't like Spiral. I don't like 2017 was like the worst year I think for Yu-Gi-Oh, where you had you had Pepe, you had Zodiac, which if you guys don't know, Zodiac is, in my opinion, what I think Konami's biggest screw up was when making an archetype. Then Spiral. Things I all hate, right? Like that's why it's also like sometimes really difficult for me to complain, because I'm like, well, wasn't 2017, was it bad? When it's 2017 bad, you'll know. You'll definitely know. But yeah, they really didn't do much here. I mean, we have Harpour still limited, which I mean I think is really great, because I mean this would break the game. I mean, could you imagine someone summoning Galatea? Wow. So stupid. Like when I saw the limited list, I'm like, what did they bring back that was fun? They didn't bring back anything forbidden. They just brought back stuff to like clean the list up a little bit. Like this doesn't matter. This was just like a clean up, everybody clean up, except for Servant, except for Yada, True King and Spiral Resort, right? I guess a lot of people are gonna be happy with the Servant coming back to 3. But overall I think this list is fine. I'm gonna have a Mark Watch later on today talking about it. But yeah, it's cool. I think the Artifact Scythe ban is cool. I like how they killed Tyr. I like how they cleaned Ishizu. I mean, a lot of people might be upset with this list, but look, we got what we wanted. We were sick and tired of Tyr. They killed Tyr. We don't want to get Scythe locked anymore. Goodbye, Scythe lock. Flunderee's player coming back from the mental hospital just to summon up barrier stats on you. Well, he's gonna have to do water now, right? You know, Sprite Elf, weird, but the Sprite are strong. Like Ancient Fairy, we're getting the errata. That's cute. We got a little bit of cleanup. Like this list, I'm not gonna say I loved it, but it was good, right? The only thing I don't like is that Konami didn't bring anything I wanted back, like Harpour, Carrier, right? Stuff like that. You know, this list also came very, very quickly though. I feel like they just want to like solve the problem for Photon Hypernova so it could sell in a way. Because they're like, well, if we have a tier 0 deck, And we want Photon Hypernova to sell, where we have our Cashier stuff. Now, Photon Hypernova is obviously going to sell, but I'm talking like a Konami executive that doesn't, play the game. They don't really know something's a problem until like a year later. They don't know how to pay attention, right? And it's not that they just don't want to, I should say. Uh, well, we're going to hit the tier 0 deck, right? Because they see results from tournaments, right? And I think that's really good. We don't have to worry about it. Basically, this solved a lot of problems and it bring a lot of problems in, right? So it's an overall net win. I just want the next list where we actually kind of get like something fun back, like again, Harp Horror, something, right? With that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think of this ban list. Mark will watch later on today. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.